My name is Warren Holloman, and I'm proud to be from Apex, North Carolina. I'm so proud, I started a Facebook page and I called it Apex is Amazing. Now, if you live there, you know it's an amazing place to live. But what I had in mind more was that it's also a community with an amazing history. I grew up listening to what I thought at the time were the old people tell stories about the amazing people and events that shaped Apex's past. And it recently occurred to me that now I'm one of those old people and I need to share those stories so that the next generation will have them. And also so that those who are new to the community will have them as well. A few days ago, I posted a photograph of a very handsome young man standing beside an airplane with the words "Hello Frisco" written on the side. And I promised to come back and tell you who he was and why he was so amazing. Well, his name was Belvin W. Maynard, Lieutenant Belvin W. Maynard. And he was known in the years following World War I as the greatest airplane pilot on the planet. He earned that reputation because he won most of the air races that were so popular in that day. The reason he won, interestingly enough, was that he developed a new technology of navigation. The other pilots of that era navigated with using visual landmarks. And so in these long races, they would kind of hopscotch across the country from one landmark to another. But Belvin Maynard navigated using a compass. So he flew in a straight line and he won the races. He was also very popular in the air shows. He set the world record for the most number of loop-the-loops. I think it was around 320, 330. It makes me dizzy just imagining trying to even count them. He didn't always want to be a pilot. He wanted to be a minister. He matriculated to Wake Forest College as a young man. He ran out of money, had to drop out. Then came World War I. He joined the Army. He became a test pilot in France for the Army Air Corps. He was such a good pilot. The Army kept him after the war. He did the air shows, he did the races, and he was able to go back to Wake Forest and finish his degree. He did become a minister, and he would go to the air shows and the races, and then afterwards he would go to a church and preach a sermon or teach a Sunday school class. And so he was known as, quote, the Flying Parson. I was fortunate to grow up in Apex at a time when some of the older people still remembered him and what he had achieved. I went to school with his family. I even had a cousin who married into the Maynard family. And so I cherish all of those connections. Lieutenant Belvin W. Maynard, you are amazing, and thank you for what you did to help make Apex the amazing community that it is.